Now Callie, what do you not understand about today's lecture?
Well, Mr. Magenta, I didn't get the concept of externalities.
That's what I'm here for. I'm glad somebody actually came after school for help. Nobody ever comes. For starters, externalities are a key subject of economics. An externality is an activity that influences the well-being of a bystander, and yet neither pays nor receives any compensation for that effect.
So are emissions from an aluminum factory an externality?
Yes, it's a negative externality. How do you think the government can fix it?
They can pay a fine for it.
Why is it called a fine if it's a bad thing? Come on, there's extra credit for laughing at my jokes. That's why I did not make it as a comedian. Okay, well, what is an example of a positive externality?
Would that be like research into new technology?
Yeah, you're getting it. Positive externalities receive subsidies.
Is market equilibrium still efficient with the presence of externalities?
No. In fact, market equilibrium is inefficient because buyers and sellers neglect the external effects of their actions when deciding how much to demand or supply.
Holy cow. Now everything is becoming clearer.
Now that you understand the basic aspects of externalities, would you like me to go in depth on some things?
Sure. As long as you don't make any jokes in between.
Okay, let's go over the worksheet you received yesterday. I want to look at number 4. You used to be 4.
What did I tell you about making jokes?
Sorry. I'm not saying you are sorry. I am apologizing for making the joke. But anyways, number 4 is a negative externality graph. Because social cost exceeds the private cost, the new equilibrium appears at Q optimum. The optimum is the best place to supply given the negative externality.
Cool. So on the positive externality graph in number 5, the social value exceeds the private value, so Q optimum is now larger than equilibrium. Is that right?
No, that's left. Ha ha, JK. That's correct.
Keep on going over stuff about externalities. It is starting to really click with me.
Well, do you know anything about the Coase theorem?
Is that where in any right triangle, the area of the square whose side is the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the areas of the squares whose sides are the two legs?
No. That is the Pythagorean theorem. The Coase theorem is the idea that private parties can bargain without cost over the allocation of resources, and the private market will always solve the problem of externalities and allocate resources efficiently.
Ooh, that makes sense. I know I have been taking up a lot of your time, but can you go over the public policies toward externalities?
For sure. The two types of policies are command and control and market-based.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. Command and control policies are government regulation. Market-based policies can either be corrective taxes and subsidies or tradable pollution permits.
Very good. You know I crashed an airplane, right?
I don't care. I finally understand. Thanks for the help.